to today's win over S&T. Let's talk quickly about Drury. The team was 1-4, faced really tough competition in just a 6-day span there in Florida and West Virginia. Finally coming home in the friendly confines of Ruth Lilley, so to speak, and they got a 3-0 win over Drury. Just talk quickly about yesterday's match, if you could.
Certainly really nice to be home. We are going to continue to schedule tough every single year and play some of the team's best. You know, you mentioned 1-4, and we've dropped those 4 matches to top 15 teams, and we've been in them every single match. And we've played well in every single match, minus a few mistakes here and there. And so we know that it's going to pay off. Certainly nice to get the first GLVC win in our belt to start. But we played well all weekend, and it was good to see that the good competition that we've been playing has benefited us as we start getting into a tough conference schedule.
And real quickly, you talked about how close those matches were, and then we saw yesterday and even today 2 sets that go a little past 25, but the ones this weekend you were able to win. I mean, how's that different when a team can finally put away those extra point sets? You know, what does a team kind of learn in those kind of situations?
Well, it's baptism by fire. You face some of those opponents early in the season, and you're going point for point, and it's into the 30s, and you can't replicate those things in practice. The only thing that you just have to kind of live through them, and you know, as a coach, you're holding your breath a little bit that you find a way to be successful. But ultimately, the girls do a great job, and until they experience it once or twice, they don't know what that's like. So yesterday, we saw these tight sets. We were down today in tight sets, and you could just tell there was a calm about them. They'd seen it before. They'd been there, and they knew how to react. They knew what to do. And it is benefiting us now.
Let's talk about today's win. As you mentioned, the second set, sort of a point-for-point type of set, and then the third, S&T actually came out and had, I think, a 6-3 lead, and I think even a 9-6 at one point, and you guys just ended up winning 25-14. It seemed like a couple calls went against some of the players, and it almost just helped them, you know, motivated them for the next point. Talk a little bit about today's victory. Yeah,
again, kind of the same thing. We face some adversity, whether it's a call here or there, and those things are going to happen. Whether it's a mistake, we come out. I thought S&T came out of the gates pretty hot in the third set, but you could just sense on our side it was calm. It was, you know, we weren't doing what we needed to do, but at no point in time was there any panic. You could sense that we were in control despite the score, and as we started to play a little bit better, we controlled our side. There was really no question that we were going to be in control as we evened it up and then moved on.
One thing you preach is serving tough and serving the other team out of system. And you were mentioning before we talked in here that's exactly what you all did today, and you were able to serve them out of their system and sort of get the ball away from their big hitters.
Yeah, you know, I think that team is really strong in the middle, and I thought that our girls did an excellent job of keeping their middles from really being impact on the match. And you know what, S&T was a little banged up. They had some different pieces in there. But really, I thought that we kept them from getting their middles involved. I think 28 attempts for them out of 115 swings, and that's kind of the game plan for us with them. We wanted to make sure that they weren't scoring too many points, and they didn't. And I thought we defended the other attackers relatively well and transitioned against them. You know, game plan was well executed by the girls today.
And lastly, just talk a little about the options you have. I mean, there were 3 of your athletes had double-digit kills, and 3 also had double-digit digs. So you guys you're pretty deep as far as options go offensively, but also being able to pass. We saw Ariel Knafel step into the libero role today, and you know, what's that mean when you have so many players that can sort of step up and take over when they need to?
You know, as a coach, that's what you ask for. You want options, and then you have options, and now you have too many options. But really, we've got to give credit to all of the girls. We are a lot deeper this year than what we've been in years past, and it's kind of a testament to the girls being able to play different positions. We called on freshman Casey Sawyers yesterday, had a big match. Today passed lights out again. She's doing really good things. I thought Hannah Bauer did a really nice job today coming in on the right side, and she's been in a little bit this year, but really just did an exceptional job. And then Megan Bickard this whole weekend really spread things out. I think we're hitting over 300 on the weekend. Like you mentioned, we've got multiple hitters with double-digit kills. That's passing, and that's setting decisions. And she did just an excellent job of getting everyone involved, spreading the wealth, and making us really tough to defend.
On the road next weekend, what is the team working on this week in practice?
We can tighten up the screws on some defense. Our blocking, we're still making a few too many mistakes. we're in the net a little bit too much, so still working on controlling our side and things that we can kind of cut down on. I like our offense for where it's at right now, and when our ball control is solid, we are tough. I think that when we defend a little bit better, clean up specifically the blocking, that's going to help our defense, that's going to help our transition game, and that's something that we typically are going to be strong at. So that's kind of the focus this week, cleaning up some blocking, cleaning up some defense, and then we'll be ready for the weekend.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.